Have you ever struggled with strange commands in fighting games? This video features some of the hardest fighting game commands to perform. The first one is Andy from King of Fighters 94. For those who haven't played 94, you might wonder what's so hard about that move, but the command includes a forward jump, so if you make a mistake, you'll get hit by an anti-air attack right away. Fortunately, it was later changed to a normal half-circle command. See you in the video. Hi, I'm a bit crazier than Andy. You need to use the slash kick I just showed you, but I chose this because you might end up doing a false jump or just float away with a tiger kick by yourself. The tiger kick command overlaps a bit with the slash kick. To finish up, I'll tear King's outfit once and then move on to the next part. Hydern's special move uses a command that's rare in modern fighting games. After charging back, you have to input a jump command at the end. It seems like a command that's hard to use in real matches. See you next video. In the video. For your information, this technique prevents your clothes from tearing. It's Hydern's ultimate, the same lightning strike as the command. Hydern's and lightning strike's ultimate moves got much easier later. Still, most techniques didn't really change for charging. Let's finish up with King and move on to the next one. This time, the game is Fatal Fury Special. This is Geese's Raging Storm, but does anyone use it as a point command? This move was also known as the Gas Range, and most people just mash the controls to use it. Spinning the stick half a circle clockwise twice usually registers the input. Up next is the King from Special. It's a close-range grab special move, but the command requires a jump. Entering the command early during another motion makes it easier to use. It's really hard to use it directly from a neutral motion. This time, it's Vice from King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match. You can say that the commands are almost the same as King's, but if you input that command while jumping, you often mess it up like this. But if you start the command from the ground, your success rate goes up. What's easier than with King is that this move is performed entirely in the air, so you don't have to hide the jump command, you can just input it honestly. This time it's Kosure's Samurai Shodown 5 trajectory. To put the command simply, you rotate the lever in a full circle. Just like with the previous characters, if you don't input the command correctly, you'll make a risky jump and get hit by the opponent's anti-air. For your information, this character's special and other moves are all quite difficult. I'm Shizumaru from Samurai Shodown 4. The damage increases depending on the charging time, but you have to give up the D button. There are 5 levels, 5, 1, 5, 4, 5, 60, and 81 seconds. A round lasts 60 seconds, but holding the button past the round keeps charging. When you release, he throws the umbrella and attacks with his sword as before. I tried it with a short charge, but the damage isn't very high. This time, it's Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Commands may seem easy, but if you aren't precise, they won't work. That sliding attack after a racket jump is tough to execute. Next is Fei Long's Rekka Kick, but the command just swaps the hand and foot buttons. If you mess up, you'll do an awkward jump and get knocked down by an anti-air. Later, in Ultra Street Fighter 2, the command was simplified to a half-circle input. This time, it's the tricky special move commands of these two friends. All the directions required for the special move command are diagonals. You can use the command reliably when hitting the sandbag, but because the game is fast-paced, it's hard to do in an actual match. I usually charge it a bit, then wiggle the directional keys while using it. My hands can't keep up with typing the whole command. Personally, what I hate the most when playing fighting games are grappler characters. Capcom's representative grappler characters are T-Hawk and Zangief. Okay. If you rotate the directional pad once, you'll use a normal move. Rotate it twice for a special move. For one rotation, do a half circle, then jump and attack together. For special moves needing 2 rotations, complete the full circle with no shortcuts. That's why it's common to throw in a fake jump or a basic move first before using it. Some people just stop thinking and keep spinning until they're caught. Finally, this is Nam Mook's special move, Deadly Rave. You have to manually input the commands at the right timing to complete the special move. Right now, the version is Real Bout 2. The commands have become easier than the previous version, but the timing is much stricter, so you can't just use the move by inputting the commands without practice. You can do a 1 rotation jump and a half rotation attack at the same time. I know how to do it, but I've lost count of how many times I've tried to record this. The command itself is much easier than the previous characters, but it's hard to use. Because the command for the compatibility ticket is included, the Soul Dance doesn't come out and the compatibility ticket keeps coming out instead. It's a crazy command. The move is incredible with full body invincibility and is unblockable, but as shown in the video, it's tough to use, so you usually waste the compatibility ticket. I managed to use it by inputting the command early after jumping as a trick, but this is also really difficult, so not just me, but most people find it hard. Some of you might be confusing this with the 1-bar Soul choreography, but of course, even Poppy, who's sleeping next door, could pull off that command. This is the true will of the Signal Blood Clan spirit. This skill needs 3 energy bars and can only be used with the Rage Burst aura active. The activation conditions are tough, and the command input is complicated. This is a projectile skill called Jin Yum Spirit Descent. Hold A, then after 0.3 seconds hold B, and 0.3 seconds later, press C. Releasing your hand from A or B, or incorrect timing will cause it to fail. This is Cell from Dragon Ball Super Butoden 2. Usually in fighting games, charging is done by holding back or down, but for this move that just sent Son Goku flying, you have to charge the direction key forward. In fact, you have to both toy with your opponent and have guts to use it. The last one is more a perverted technique than a command. It's the source of everything. In Tekken, one top technique is landing an Electric Wind God Fist after a counter hit with the Origin Fist. After a counter hit with Origin Fist, any attack within 13 frames is a grounded hit, so Kazuya's invincible Electric Wind God Fist must be done precisely in 13 frames, not even one late. If you rush, the Origin Fist can appear twice. If you're too relaxed, you won't be able to launch them into the air properly. I couldn't include many techniques because I couldn't find them. If you leave those techniques in the comments, I'll have fun looking them up too. That's all from Dory. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and comment.